Because I'm trying to get my protein. I'm trying to make these meals as easy as possible, high protein, tasty as possible. But man, sometimes I'm like, man, I think I put too much because it's hot. All right, so watch out now. Man, that's a quick meal. All right, I made this meal in like 10 minutes. All right, I made a meal last night that even one of my kids who doesn't like beef liked it. So I said, you know what? I gotta show you this one, man. It was so good. I'm gonna show you exactly what to buy. I'm gonna show you a little secret, a little trick that I use to even make it taste even better. And this is optional, but you're gonna wanna stick around for that. So let's go shopping. Come on now. So you ever had those meals where even the kids that don't like beef will eat it? Man, I made one last night. I have a kid who doesn't like beef, and they ate it, and they liked it. And I said, man, you know what? I gotta make a video on this one because it's so good. So I'm back here at the grocery store to buy the ingredients because I'm gonna make it again because it's a winner. So you're gonna wanna keep this one in stock. So let me show you exactly what to get, exactly what to use. Now this meal is gonna be high protein because I'm gonna show you exactly how much I use to make it high protein. So definitely keep this one in stock. It is so good. I'm gonna show you the spices and everything to use, and you're gonna like this one. Check this out. All right, first up, we're gonna start off with our protein. Now the protein I use for this meal, and I've been using this a lot lately, is flank steak. All right, go get you some flank steak. Have you tried flank steak? Go get you some. It's a lower fat. It has a lot of protein in it. 4 ounces is gonna get you 24 grams of protein and 4 ounces of flank steak, and it cooks super quick, okay? All you gotta do is just chop it up, weigh it out, and cook it up, man. And it cooks pretty quick, all right? It cooks in under 10 minutes, and it is so good, all right? I'm gonna show you the spices to use, but go get you some flank steak. If you haven't tried it, look for it. Get you some flank steak. Now, what I did on the flank steak to make it high protein, I used 2 servings, which is 8 ounces. All right, so that almost got me almost 50 grams of protein right there, and it is so good, all right? So make sure you cut it up, or you can cut it in strips or however you wanna cook it. Now, I just cooked it on the stove to make it easy. You can also put them on the grill. You can throw it in the oven, however you wanna get down. I just cooked it on the stove because, man, I don't have much time, right? So I wanna make it in under 10 minutes. Cooked it on the stove, chopped up, weighed out 8 ounces, and then I was ready to go. So let me show you the sauces that I use, okay? Because these are amazing, all right? Now for this meal, what I made was a teriyaki style beef, and it was, man, it's so good. Now I use this right here. This you can find at most grocery stores. Are 3 Dragons. This is one of my favorite teriyaki sauces. Now if you can find a Hughes lower sugar one, go with that one as well. Sometimes I mix them both together if I have them both in stock, okay? But if you can't find Hughes at your local grocery store, look for this one right here. Either way, find you one that fits into your personal diet, all right? Now what you got to do is you got to flip that joker around and look at the ingredients. Do these ingredients fit in your diet? If they do, go for it, all right? This is one of the best ones I found. For example, 1 tablespoon is 30 calories, 8 grams of carbs, and 7 grams of sugar. So that's what you gotta watch out for. In any kind of sauce, you gotta watch out for the hidden calories, the hidden fats, and the hidden sugars. Well, I guess they're not hidden if it says it on the back, but you have to check and make sure it fits into your diet. And if it does, even if it does, make sure you measure it out, okay? Don't just go dump this whole bottle on there, because then you're not gonna be able to know exactly how much you got, okay? So get you a tablespoon, put it in your kitchen, and use it, all right? So measure out how much sauce you're gonna need, but this is one of my favorites right here. Have you tried 3 Dragons? They also have a sweet and sour sauce that's really good too. If it fits in your diet, go get you some, all right? Now, real quick, what I can recommend when you're cooking any kind of beef, I use this a lot. This is optional, but this really gives it a lot of flavor too. Kettle and Fire. I talk about this a lot on my videos because I use it a lot. I actually had to come get some more because I ran out. Now, this just gives it a ton of flavor. It adds a little bit of protein, but it really gives it a lot of flavor, okay? So it goes great with that flank steak. It goes great with any kind of beef that you're making. Try you some Kettle and Fire. Get you some, see if you like it. So it basically gives the meat some flavor, and it keeps it from sticking to the pan, man. Come on now, that's a win-win right there. So try out Kettle and Fire. They also have a chicken broth if you want to use that with your chicken, but this is beef, so I'm gonna use the beef one. Get you some Kettle and Fire, right? Now, one other thing I'm gonna put in this meal, because I'm about to make it again today, mushrooms, okay? If you like mushrooms, get you just a little can of mushrooms. Come on now, throw this in the beef as you're cooking it with that Kettle and Fire, and then when you put the sauce in, man, cheat code, mushrooms. If you like mushrooms, or you can get the ones that you got to chop and wash and do all that stuff, or just get a can, man. Throw that can in there. I tell you what, this one's gonna go in this meal today because I love mushrooms. If you get down with mushrooms, just a little tip, throw you some of the, keep these little cans in the pantry, and it will help give it some flavor. If you get down with mushrooms, man, you let me know. Let's go. Okay, now these are totally optional as well, but if you can, go find you some of these Melinda sauces. These jokers are great, okay? This is great for afterwards. Goes great on any kind of meal. I use them on chicken, beef, everything, tacos, all kinds of stuff. Go get you some of these right here. Look, like this one right here, fire roasted garlic and habanero. These are amazing. Have you tried these Melindas? Man, keep these in stock. Keep them in your fridge because they come in clutch, okay? On any kind of chicken, any kind of beef you're making, they have all kinds of different flavor. This one right here, Thai sweet chili, man, this joker is good. I use this all the time, all right? If you like stuff spicy, check this one out. Ghost pepper. This one has a little fire to it, okay? So it's gonna leave your mouth hot. If you like stuff spicy, I like to use this one as well, but man, sometimes I'm like, man, I think I put too much because it's hot. All right, so watch out now. But if you like it spicy, go get you some of this ghost pepper. Keep it in your fridge because it is good, all right? So check out Melinda's, man. I'm telling you, if you keep this stuff in stock, you can take any meal and make it taste good, all right? As long as you have your protein, you can make it taste good. If you got the right spices, right sauces, you can make it taste good, all right? I'm trying to tell you, let's go. Okay, another little cheat code I have for you. If you like stuff spicy and it tastes great on this meal, hot honey. All right, now just a little bit now, but it's gonna give it that sweet and that fire to it. And it's gonna make that flank steak taste so good. Add this afterwards, like after after you already put it on your plate, then you kind of drizzle this on top. Don't add it while you're cooking because it's not gonna be the same. Add it on top afterwards. Make sure you measure it out because you don't want to add too much, all right? But man, hot honey is so good. You get done with hot honey, man, let me know what are some of the recipes you like to use hot honey. And man, hot honey is so good. I keep this in stock, use it all the time, but I measure it out so I hold myself accountable, all right? I always recommend you get your veggies, and this is one of the veggies I like to use. I like to get the big bag of broccoli. These are great. All right, they're so, you can steam them, you can put them in the air broiler. I've been doing that a lot, put them in the air broiler. And what I like to do, I'll spray them with this right here, this little bit of butter spray. This stuff is good, all right? Just a few sprays, not too much. If you don't want to use this, you can use real butter, or you can just, use oil or whatever you want to use, whatever fits your diet. I just found that this tastes pretty good, goes great on this. So what I do is I spray a little bit on this, and then I add a little Tony Chachere's on top after it cooks, okay? So I pull it out of the oven, put a little Tony Chachere's on top, and man, it tastes great. You're getting your veggies, and it has a little flavor to it. Tony Chachere's is not spicy, but it gives it a lot of flavor, okay? So it makes your vegetables taste better. You put it on asparagus, cauliflower, broccoli. I mean, look, you can get this big old bag right here. Keep this in stock. I have broccoli almost every day, or asparagus, or some type of veggie pretty much every day, all right? So you should be eating veggies at least once a day, all right? So this just makes it easy. Keep a big old bag in there. Or you can just take these and just, make you a high protein ranch dip with like some Greek yogurt, some ranch seasoning, maybe a little bit of lemon, and just dip it in there. And then you got your high protein snack, all right? You got your broccoli and you got your yogurt. Come on now, you can't beat that, all right? So, but just keep something like this in stock. Keep some veggies in your fridge, come on now. And for the side, I use two different ones. This is the rice that I use right here. Just keep it simple. I mean, I put this in the microwave for 90 seconds, and I mean, come on now. 90 seconds and you can't beat it, all right? I just like to show you easy options so you don't have to break out the rice cooker and this and that. Man, throw this joker in the microwave for 90 seconds and let's go. Other option, I always go protein pasta. Anytime I'm cooking pasta, I usually use protein pasta. Adds 10 grams of protein, 2 ounces, measure out 2 ounces. Don't eat 8 ounces, measure out 2 ounces, and that's plenty. And that's gonna give you extra 10 grams of protein. So with 8 ounces of that flank steak plus this, I mean, that's over 50 grams of protein right there, all right? So you got your high protein meal in minutes, sided with that broccoli. Come on now, man, I'm trying to tell you. If the kids like it, it's gonna be good, right? All right, so there you have it, man. That's a quick meal. All right, I made this meal in like 10 minutes. It's, rice, 90 seconds. The meat cooks in under 10 minutes. Throw you some broccoli, steam it, whatever you want to do. But man, it just cooks so quick in about 10 minutes and the kids loved it. All right, and I loved it too. I'm back here at the store to buy some more because I'm trying to get my protein. I'm trying to make these meals as easy as possible, high protein, tasty as possible. Keep this one in rotation. Let me know in the comments if you're gonna try this one out. You don't have to use flank steak. You can use any kind of other steak you want to. Just make sure you measure it out, fit that into your personal goals. Put it in MyFitnessPal so you know how much fat, how much protein, how many calories, how much calories you're getting. Make sure you're tracking everything, okay? If you ain't tracking, you're slacking. But keep these spices in stock. Keep all this stuff in stock, man, because you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Come on now, I'm gonna talk to y'all next time. Let's go.